We're making Lamprais my way. Rice, 2 cups of rice. I only have 1 cup, but we do need 4 cups of water. We need salt.
Sea salt.
Sea salt. Cinnamon, 1/4 a teaspoon. 1/4 a teaspoon cumin. 1/4 a teaspoon black pepper. 1/4 a teaspoon ginger. 1 teaspoon fennel. 1 teaspoon curry leaves. 1/4 an onion. 1 clove of garlic. Elk, 1 pound of elk. Elk tastes like liver and heart, basically. This is organic. This the hunter, our friend, he hunted this elk, and he provided us with it. This is all natural chicken, 2 chicken breasts, and 2 to 3 ounces of ground beef. We are going to use those 3 meats. We can use any meat that we eat, that we like. We can adjust the ingredients according to our taste and the meat according to our preference. So we are going to make the rice with the stock of the meat, the stock water or the broth of the meat. So let's get started. I read a Sri Lankan cookery book by a Dutch burger lady who wrote it in the 1800s and I think early 1900s. But this Lamprais is basically my way, because there is a lot of ingredients that's missing, or I'm not able to make it the way she made it exactly, and the
Why do you
ingredients
can't find
are
those
different.
ingredients?
Because it is hard to find the ingredients where we live. We can't access those ingredients locally, and I like to cook with local ingredients as much as possible. I forgot to mention, when we started the video, the meat, first the ground beef, I cooked it, and when it cooked halfway through, the fat remained from it. From that fat, I made the all natural chicken breasts and the elk. Both of them I cooked it with by incorporating the fat of the ground beef that was left on the pot. I do not use oil, so that was the only fat that's used in the recipe. So all the ingredients that we listed at the beginning were incorporated into this with the 4 cups of water, the rice, the meat, everything. And I'm going to start the stove top. I'm going to make it low medium, because my pot is filled. I don't want to close the lid right now. I'm going to let it cook in slow heat.
Who's your partner?
Our son is our partner.
Thank you.
We are going to take out the meat from the rice, from the Lamprais rice. The meat was there for the stock or the broth, because in the original recipe that I read from the late 1800s to early 1900s, this is the way she makes her Lamprais rice.
Elk is like dadamas, right?
Yes, it's actually gonamas.
Gonamas.
It's
not-
hunted.
Is it native to Sri Lanka? No, right?
There's native elks in Sri Lanka, but I don't suggest you go and hunt them now, because I think Sri Lankan laws prohibit you from hunting the wild game, as they are protected. But here we can hunt the elk. We get permits and we can hunt the elk, and one of our friends, he hunted this elk.
As long as you have the permit.
Yes, he provided us with the game meat, the wild meat. You got to have the permit, plus you got to hunt where on the location, the correct location.
What is the lifetime of elk? How old?
I don't know. We
10
got
years?
to find
5?
that out.
A mature elk is...
We got to find that out.
Rice looking nice now.
Yes, just leave that.
So you're gonna cover these and let it steam up?
Yes, we're gonna just oops, there's one more elk.
Hidden elk.
Yes, a piece of elk. So this rice needs to cook. We're gonna cover this and let it cook. Our pilau rice for the Lamprais is ready. This took 15 more minutes to cook, and it's ready now. Cucumber and onion sambal. Half an English cucumber, half an onion, 1 green chili. My mom provided this chili. Half a teaspoon of sea salt, 1/4 a teaspoon of pepper, fresh squeezed juice of half a lime. We're gonna mix all of these together. This is our cucumber and onion sambal. We are going to mix the banana with 1/4 a teaspoon of turmeric and half a teaspoon of sea salt. Since I do not use oil, I'm going to put this in the oven and broil it.
What is a pahi?
Pahi, it's like an eggplant dish that is cooked, that is fried and cooked in coconut milk into a dry curry. So this is 1 eggplant or brinjal. This is with 1 teaspoon of sea salt and 1 teaspoon of turmeric. We added 1 tablespoon of water. Going to broil the eggplant in the oven. Broil for around 25 to 30 minutes. We have half a fresh lime, 1 teaspoon of mustard, 1/4 a teaspoon of
mustard seeds,
black pepper, 1/4 a teaspoon of ginger, 1/4 a teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of cumin, half a teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of sea salt, 1/4 a tomato, and if we want to, we can include onions and garlic too. We don't use oil, so that's the reason for broiling it. It's more healthier. The eggplant pahi for like 5 to 10 minutes, and then we incorporated the coconut milk, the half a cup of coconut milk.
Yummy. That looks good.
And now we're gonna squeeze in the lime, half a lime. Stir it. Eggplant pahi is ready.
I like the texture. Sauce.
I'm making it this way because we want our son to try the fricadelle. Probably 14 ounces of beef, ground beef, separated into patties. There's half a teaspoon of salt and 1/4 teaspoon of pepper here. We're going to make these. Mix the ground beef with the salt and pepper with mix it together well, and then make it into balls. Cover them with a paste of an egg flour and water paste, and then round them on breadcrumbs, and then we can just bake them. We are going to make them. I did not put this. This is the fat that was out of the the ground beef. Actually, that's the fat. So with using that fat, the fricadelles cooked. They're ready. They took 10 minutes, from 8 to 10 minutes to get ready.
Look at the rice coming out beautiful.
It's done.
How come the rice look like biryani?
Because it's a stock rice. It is called a pilau rice for the Lamprais in the original recipe I found in the 1800s.
Looks yummy. When can we eat it?
1800s.
Whoa!
Whoa!
The meat is cut into small pieces. The elk, the chicken, and the ground beef. 11 broiled chilies here. 1/4 an onion. The chilies, we broiled it. We boiled it for like 15 to 20 minutes. And the onions too, we broiled the onions too, 15 to 20 minutes. Both together, we broiled it together. We have 1 cup of water, half a cup of thick coconut milk.
That's what it looks like.
We have coriander seeds, 1 teaspoon of coriander seeds, 1 teaspoon of fennel seeds, 1 teaspoon of mustard seeds, 2 teaspoons of sea salt, 1 teaspoon of cumin, 1 teaspoon of curry powder, 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric, 1 teaspoon of chili flakes, 1/4 teaspoon of ginger, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of chili powder. We added everything. We are adding the water too. Everything except the coconut milk. We're going to cover this and cook it in medium heat. We kept the Lamprais curry for 30 minutes. We incorporated the coconut milk, half a cup of coconut milk into it. We're gonna off the stove.
So why that texture is different? Because you didn't put much spices in here?
This is a Dutch influenced curry that the Dutch burgers made, so they did not make it really spicy with a lot of curry powder or a lot of chili. Lamprais curry is ready. Lamprais is served in banana leaf. That is the traditional way of doing it. Fresh banana leaf. We're gonna heat it so that the leaf won't break. See, it's broken right here. But if you do that, all these would not break. It will become stronger. So we have heated the stove up to medium heat. It's gonna look more shinier
and melting.
I think the banana leaf oil in the banana leaf is going to bind together.
Yeah. Like Adams.
So we're gonna do it for how many leaves? Just to serve?
This is half a whole leaf of the banana. We are going to serve the Lamprais in the banana leaf. First we are going to heat the banana leaf, and then we will show how we serve the banana, the lampreis on the banana leaf. There are some methods to do that. So if you can notice, the one that is already warmed up compared to the one that's really fresh, the other one is turning darker in color and looks oily.
And it's actually warm. If you can touch it.
Okay.
So we put the aluminium foil on the bottom. There's a plate. 3 pieces of banana leaves.
As you can see, it's become oily, really oily. In color. And this is how she puts it. Yep.
Cucumber and onion salad. Gonna include some bananas that's oven baked, oven broiled. Fricadelle. Eggplant pahi. Lamprais curry.
What is that chili is called? It's a special chili, right?
Yes, it's in Sri Lanka it's called malu miris.
I thought it was anamalu.
That's the bananas.
Lamprais.
Gonna cover the banana leaf. And then cover it with the aluminium foil.
You want to bake it? Oven bake it?
We're gonna, yes, bake it in the oven. We kept the lampreis in the oven at 350 Fahrenheit degrees for 10 to 15 minutes. And the lampreis is done. Warm.
Yummy.
Smells amazing.
Smells really good.
Smells like
You
a
can smell the
banana
banana
leaf.
leaf, yeah. Wow,
And
beautiful
this
steam.
is how it looks. And we found out something today. We went and looked for it. The elk lives 10 to 13 years in the wild, and the peppers that we use, the green peppers, the yellowish green peppers, are called banana peppers. This is lamprei curry ave.